Dear students, as we have already discussed the first part of this lesson, why do we need a parliament? So in this chapter, we will discuss about the two houses of the parliament. So first of all, there are two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha is also known as House of People or the lower house, and Rajya Sabha is also known as Council of States or upper house or House of Elders. So let's move over to Lok Sabha again. So present strength of Lok Sabha is 545 members, out of which 530 are from states, 13 from union territories, and 2 from Anglo-Indians. These two are nominated by the President of India. So, and the normal tenure of the member of Lok Sabha is 5 years. So, head of the Lok Sabha, or we can say presiding officer, is Speaker. Moving to Rajya Sabha, its present strength is 245 members. Out of these, 12 members are nominated by President, and those 12 members are well-known personalities in the field of science, peace, and art. The term of office of a member of the Rajya Sabha is 6 years, and Vice President is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha as well. So, moving to our other slide. Different functions, or we can say that the role of the parliament in India. So, first of all, the main function of the Indian Parliament is to select the national government. As we know, a political party should have a majority of MPs, because the political party having the majority of MPs form the government. And one more important among this function is that the Prime Minister of India is the leader of the ruling party in the Lok Sabha. And after forming the government, the Prime Minister assigned the roles to different ministers, in whether in education, in commerce, or health, and all the ministers are getting their roles according to the Prime Minister. And but one more important thing in the recent time is that when a single political party fails to get the majority, at that time the two parties join together to form the government, and at that situation this is known as coalition government. That is, when two parties meet to form the government, is known as coalition government. And one more important feature of this parliament is highlights the role of opposition, because the opposition highlights the drawbacks of policies of the government, which is very important for the smooth functioning of the democracy. We have discussed the first function of parliament. Let's move on to the second, that it helps us to control, guides, and inform the government. Because while in a session, the parliament begins with a question hour. The question hour is actually the first hour of every parliament sitting, and which starts from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And after that, the period which begins at 12 o'clock or after the question hour, that is known as zero hour. So it is important thing that through this is an important mechanism through which MPs or member of parliament provide information about the working of the government during this question hour. And by asking questions, Parliament is alluded to its shortcomings as well, and here also the opposition's role is very important for the healthy functioning of the democracy. And let's move on to another slide. This is one of the most important function of the parliament, that is lawmaking, because to govern a country efficiently, we need policies and laws. The function of the legislature is to form policies and laws that will govern the nation. So the union power of parliament is chiefly concerned with this function. role of the parliament actually is the executive powers, which we will discuss here. So, according to parliamentary form of government, executive is responsible to the parliament for its acts and policies. So, the role of the push execution of laws and policies are ensured by the office of the executive. These offices are that of prime minister and his cabinet at the central level. So at the end, we will see who are the people which are actually in the parliament. With the passage of time, more people are coming in parliament belonging to different backgrounds, whether they are scheduled castes or scheduled tribes. Even there are some reservation of seats for women candidates, as well as there was Women Reservation Bill 2008. The bill is actually a pending bill in the Parliament of India, which proposes to amend the Constitution of India to reserve 33% of all seats in the Lok Sabha Parliament and in state legislative assemblies for women. So, because the Rajya Sabha passed the bill on 9 March 2000, however, the Lok Sabha never voted in the bill. Yes, that we have already discussed it. So now coming to the latest strength of women representation in the Lok Sabha, that comes around 14% during the 17th Lok Sabha elections, and today we have 78 women out of 545 members of parliament who are elected to the Lok Sabha in 2009 of 17th Lok Sabha election, that is the 14% of the house. So this is the higher than 2014, where there were 62 MPs of women in the house. So it also, the women reservation bill also proposes that one third of the seats from reserve seats will be fixed for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Thank you. Thank you.